You know what I mean. Hey guys, what is going on? This is game number 3. Marine King has changed his color over to red as he did spill the blood of MoMaN last game. It is no longer tied. Well, it is now tied 1-1. I was going to say it's no longer MoMaN in the lead. The map is GSL Crevasse, and we are spawning both players on the bottom position. Crevasse, you do have a lot of players taking expansions first because, well, look at this. Look at this. You can see the ramp, and oh my god, there's an expansion there. A lot of Zergs, however, will be ballsy, take this expansion because, well, it has more minerals and more gas. Look at this. We have 8 patches there and 2 gas. Over at this base, you only have 6 minerals and 1 gas. But I'll stop talking about the maps because, well, you guys watch my cast all the time, so you hear that over and over again. I know you probably get sick of it. Marine King, this guy is a Korean, apparently living in Columbus. That one of my fans or viewers did say. I won't say they're one of my fans. They are watching me. They are a huge fan of the whole French scene. It seems like big fan of MoMaN would be my guess. Also, fan of the whole team, saying Surson, I believe, is the best player on Cybernation. A huge French Terran player. We do have a SCV coming out to scout the top right position. So Marine King is going to scout MoMaN last. MoMaN is going to get the overload over into Marine King's base and see Marine King is going to be going for an expansion first. And MoMaN is taking that hatchery. Again, the greedy expansion, just because it has the more minerals and more gas. And Marine King gonna be taking this one over here, and MoMaN's gonna patrol his overlord there, just waits a little bit, and sees that. Is he gonna turn around? Because Marine King doesn't know the overlord saw that, so MoMaN, this is the map, well, this is the time he'd want to do that bailing bust, I guess. When you do something like that, and you scout a command center first. But no, he is doing a hatchery first, and he won't be doing a bailing bust because, well, he did it last game. He is not a cheesy play at all. I'm actually astonished that he did that. But it is 4 a.m. his time, so he may not want to go to those super late games because that is really early in the morning. And I know me, I can't play that early in the morning. I make mistakes left and right, but MoMaN, he's a pro. He can do it all. And, gonna get drones on gas very shortly. There he is, getting those drones on the gas. The spawning pool did come before the gas as he did go for a hatch first opening. And Marine King is getting his gas as well. So I'm really curious on the build Marine King will choose. He is going for gas, but it looks like he no longer really does just marine only openers. As I did see him always do like 2 axe pressure, but I haven't seen that once. He's tried to change it up, and game number 1, it didn't work. Game number 2, it worked, but MoMaN changed it up dramatically, doing something completely out of his character. And Marine King just coming up with a HUD counter to it. Does have his SCV checking, and sees the base over here, knows there's no third base going up. MoMaN could have been really greedy and try to go for a double expansion right off the bat, since Marine King did go for this command center first, but MoMaN not doing that. These 2 lings going to be chasing this SCV. Speed is being researched. Did MoMaN pull guys off of gas? Yes, he did. And oh, he is going for that third base. So MoMaN goes on 3 bases really fast. And Marine King goes on 2 bases fast as he did go for the command center first opener. And this is not the Korean guy. This guy lives in Columbus, I believe. He is Korean, but he is not GSL. He is a real life friend of the GSL Marine King. So, and we have a double factory coming out of this. I see the real life Marine King change his style up and do this build to beat, I think it was Nesty. I think Nesty is like one of his nemesis, I would say, because Nesty, or Kirix. Kirix or Nesty are his nemesis, as they do banelings against him and just win. But like the real GSL Marine King, this guy normally does make it to the finals and always comes in second. This guy is a runner-up to so many tournaments of the US.Go4SC2 Cup. And we do have blue flames. Yes, we do have blue flames coming out and lots of Hellions being built. MoMaN has his third base now up. Marine King does not know that. And he has gained 2 more barracks, so it looks like he is going Marine, Hellion, gonna go for that combat shields first. And going over this word count, you do see 39 drones versus 35 SCVs, so I'd say it's completely even right now with those mules. Looking at this saturation, let us see. It looks like he has it well saturated, actually. As there are less patches here, so you can't get a full saturation with, well, full 16 SCVs on these patches, as there are only 6. You can get 12. And looks like Marine King has 11, so yeah, it looks like everything. Oh no, he has more than 11. Has about 14, 15, but still good. Always want to be building those SCVs. And Hellions are coming out. Those blue flames will do a lot of damage to Lings. And comes out, one Ling did get toasted by that. Does not know the blue flames are on the way. May assume it. Does have 2 spine claws up and roaches. Oh, 1 spine claw up. I saw that green thing. I was assuming it was that. And with that washed out, he is going to see what is coming on. MoMaN, and oh, he knows the blue flames are now up, but well, he's got roaches, which kind of just troll Hellions, because Hellions don't do well against roaches. MoMaN building 3 more roaches. Does have a lot of them. Going this army supply, you do see MoMaN has more of a supply with these spine claws. He's going to have a huge, huge defender's advantage. And even getting some Banelings. And MoMaN did choose this map, so he probably planned on going 3 quick bases if his opponent did do 2 quick bases. And there's Hellions just going to be running right past the Queens, kind of forming a wall. And a lot of those Hellions did go down, and I don't think really any workers went down, and Marine King just lost his entire freaking force to only 4 drone kills, it looks like. MoMaN has a huge lead right now. And looks like he is going to get a Spire out now, as he does have that lair, and I'd say he could just go with his roaches and go and attack. But, well, there is a wall, and those are always dangerous to attack against. So 2 more factories coming out from Marine King. I don't think you can support 4 factories, 3 racks off of 1.5 base. I'm going to call this a half a base, because you got 1 gas and about half the mineral patches, so that's like a half a base. MoMaN taking out the destructible debris over here, so you can take this base. This base is a GIMP base if I've ever seen a GIMP base. No real super protection, 1 gas, 5 mineral patches. Maybe better just to take this base that's not too far away from it. But MoMaN's just going to spread the creep, use the hatchery as a kind of a creep spread mechanism, and then go eventually take this. And we do have a 3rd base now landing for Marine King. MoMaN does have that Spire now just finishing. Has 800 gas, or 900 gas stocked up now. Going to get a lot of mutas. Marine King pulling off his SCVs because he knows this is oversaturated pretty quickly. And just going to go over here to the 3rd base, which can handle a lot more saturation. MoMaN does have 7 mutas on the way. It is 136 food versus 102 food. So I'd say MoMaN in the lead. And a Ling is going to that watchtower, is going to see what is going up, kinda. You can see this creep, Laffy Taffy, is so close to the Terran's base. And MoMaN may actually take these destructible rocks out as well. So when his Banelings and Lings come in, he can do a complete flank on Marine King. And that'll just do so much damage. And 1 missile turret up here to protect this middle line. How many mutas are out? We have 11 mutas, and 3 Thors are in production. And this is the play I do a lot on ladder, minus all this barracks, but I have been getting that to go Marauders if they go heavy roaches. And it looks like this missile turret will not go down, and does get 2 kills. And if Marine King hides these Thors well enough, and those mutas are clumped up again, the Thors can just one volley a huge group of them. And here you go, MoMaN is taking out this destructible debris right here. But those Thors, going in this army tab, you can see Marine King has less of an army, but I think he's going to hold this no problem, to be honest. Baneling's running in with roaches, and maybe not. Maybe he won't hold this no problem. This Thor got a lot of free hits by those urges when it just walked right past everything. That was a bit of a mistake, and looks like he will end up holding this, even with that Thor mistake. Marine King does hold that, but MoMaN is taking yet another base. Scan does go down and take out some creep tumors. MoMaN has another queen here, going to lay that down immediately, and again, just got this base up, so it is going to be 5 base to 3 base. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the game's completely even, if not right now in Marine King's favor. This Thor Hellion right now, I know, demolishes the composition MoMaN has. And I don't know if MoMaN's really experienced this too much. I don't see it at all on ladder. I kind of just did it one day, and I was like, wow, this works. Just mass Thors and Hellions. Does a lot of damage. I know it's a beta build, but it does pretty well on ladder nowadays once you go up on 3 bases pretty quick. I just don't see it often in tournament play. I see a lot more bio, but this play has kind of countered the standard Zerg play of Ling Bling Mutas. Infestors, yeah, they're kind of good, but your tanks, you can just click on the Infestors and they die, and then their Parasite doesn't do too much, and they go down so quickly, so really hard to use Infestors against this composition. But the Zergs I play are not MoMaN. They don't go on these super bases with all these Queen City's going to have so much lava, even getting a macro hatch over here so we can get a lot of lings, which would do good against Marauder, Thor, Hellion, Siege Tank. And maybe not Marauder, Marine, Thor, Hellion, Siege Tank. So we'll see what goes on. Banelings are normally not the best against mech. Marine King slowing down his Marine production, favoring the Siege Tanks right now. And is going to be taking his 4th base. While MoMaN is double expanding right now, taking his 6th and 7th base. MoMaN may just have the complete macro soon. And Marine King needs to attack sometime soon and not get caught out of position like this. Huge out of position by Marine King right now. Losing a lot of the units. Takes now just sieging up, and I think that it may be game over. That was a huge blunder from Marine King. Being completely out of position. All his tanks sieged up back here. A lot of tanks and Thors just got picked off. Huge victory right now from MoMaN on that. With these double expansions coming out, he is going to be way in the lead, and maybe over droning. He has 98 drones out right now, and still building drones. And this could be bad if Marine King goes for some sort of death ball. Because 100 Zerg food is not that much, but he's going to be able to produce it non-stop forever. He's never not going to be 200 out of 200, but he's got 103 drones. And Marine King only has 68 drones, so his army tab, if he stops building SCVs, he's going to have a much larger mass army than MoMaN. But MoMaN will have overall larger army with all the reinforcements he will be able to bring to the table. He is at 1-1 right now, not going for 2-2, which is kind of odd. And 1-0 for both Bio and Mech for Marine King. And you can see MoMaN needs gas. He is 3k minerals, just 177 gas. But he is full 200 out of 200, so he may start sacking units left and right now, keeping this force from hitting 200, and so much damage goes down. No Marines left to defend against these tanks. These mirrors are going to clean this up, and I think MoMaN may have the winning blow. There were no Thors because, well, the Thors got picked off when Marine King was out of position, and that may be what actually killed him. Needed Thors to deal with these mutas. He kind of slacked on the Marine production, just went heavy Marines and a lot of tanks. So, looking pretty grim for King over here. MoMaN now just massing Banelings. He is on as many bases as he possibly could dream of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the macro hatch. So 6, 7, 8 hatcheries. And how many queens does he have out? 6. So he's got a lot of lava. You're never not going to see him at 200 or 199 as he is right now. And let's see. Let's do this. Hits this. He has 29 lava right now. And that's only going to go up. And Marine King trying again to take his expansion. Only one Thor though. These mutas could just be magic box and take out this entire force. Easy squeezy. So he really needs a lot more Thor. And MoMaN gonna come in. Huge force for MoMaN. And there's mutas gonna magic box. The Thor's gonna go down. And another Thor is out here, but those mutas can just re-magic box again. And a bunker with Marines and another Thor. Kind of splitting them up, hoping MoMaN clumps up, I guess. And looks like Marine King's actually held off yet again. But he's at 103 food versus the 190, 194, 185. Is he going to go in 200? Does he have lava? Did he actually use up all that lava? I cannot believe that. Yeah, he did. So, but he's back to 200, 200. Producing a lot more lings. And does he have 2-2 yet? 2-1. And he is getting that hive now. Surprised he's not getting Carapace level 2. He could easily. But instead he's just going to mass banelings. And probably just going to suicide into this PF this time. Knows he can get enough forces to replenish in case the counterattack comes. And just wants to take out the base of Marine King. But he has a spare command center. He is ready for that. And here we go. The muta's coming back. And there's banelings. Going to take out that Thor very quickly. And no, they don't take out this. Oh no, they do take out the PF and all the SCVs. MoMaN just took out about 33 SCVs. I think he hasn't really killed SCVs earlier on. And mutas, 21 mutas now out with 9 lings. MoMaN has 9 corruptors, 1 muta building, and a greater spire. So it looks like he is going to be going for the broodlords. And this queen could vomit on this hatchery too to keep that creep level up. And it looks like MoMaN suffers from what I do when I'm 200, 200. Doesn't vomit on every hatchery. He even has one here, so when he slacks on it, he can just vomit lava twice. But broodlords do very well against Thors. And that's been the anti-air Marine King has been building. And now MoMaN is in Marine King's base. Going to do what damage again. He has to be careful that his mutas don't clump up when a Thor does pop out. And should probably just be running away now. Yes, he is. And 9 broodlords. Where are they being morphed at? Right here. 9 broodlords being morphed. And he has been getting that ground weapons and armor upgrade. And even the air. So those broodlords do benefit from both melee weapons and flying attack upgrades. And now Marine King's going to take this base yet again. Try to get this, but no. He is not. These broodlords, I think, are going to be what signals the flag. MoMaN has 97 drones right now. And morphing in a lot of banelings for whatever goes underneath these broodlords. Tank sieging up, and that's not what you want to do against broodlords. Mutas coming, these banelings have to finish, but wait, no, those marines do go down pretty quickly. Broodlings hit the marines, and then the tanks do a lot of friendly fire. And here we go, broodlords just dealing the hurt. Not really going down. Marines going down to those banelings. Has a tank split. But the PF goes down yet again. And Marine King only mining from 3 mineral patches. That is going to be game. He put on a great defense. But in the end, it just was not worth it. MoMaN has over half the map. But he has exactly half the map. Marine stemming going underneath those broodlords. He does have 1-0 on his mech. In his bio, I don't know, but that is game over. MoMaN going to the finals.